The judicial branch, ruled by laws. Americans do not bow down to a king or queen. A single leader does not tell us what we can say or do. We are ruled by laws. These laws are not perfect. However, they protect us and help make sure everyone is treated fairly. People do not always follow laws or agree about what is fair. We have to courts of law to punish those who break laws and to settle disagreements. The judicial branch is one part of the United States government. It watches over our country's court and legal system. It also protects for our rights. The, the Constitution and the judicial branch. In 1788, American leaders adopted the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution was a system of laws to help run the new country. This system has changed over time, but it is still used today. The Constitution split the U.S. government into three branches, or parts. The executive branch is led by the president. It handles most government, business, and departments. The legislative branch is made up of the U.S. Sen- Senate and House of Representatives. It makes laws and stands for U.S. citizens in the government. The judicial branch watches over U.S. courts and the legal system. Sometimes the different branches work together, and other times they work against each other. One part of the Constitution talks about the judicial branch and how it's set up. The country's courts handle federal laws that get broken. They also help decide whether new laws follow the ideas in the Constitution. However, people sometimes agree about what the Constitution means and what it allows. How the federal courts work. The judicial branch is made up of lower federal courts across the country and the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. All courts are run by judges. Most U.S. court cases start in a lower court. The side that loses a case may ask a higher federal court to review the decision. The higher court studies the case and decides whether the first court made any mistakes. However, it may agree with the first court. The side that loses in the higher court can ask the Supreme Court to review the case. The Supreme Court is the top court in the countryside. Judges, known as justices, decide whether a case is important enough for them to review. When they agree to review a case, they study it carefully. Then they vote on the case to choose the winning side. Their choice is final. A Supreme Court decision can help shape the U.S. government and the lives of all Americans. Lady Justice. Lady Justice is a figure that stands for the judicial branch. She holds a set of scales and a sword, and she wears a blindfold to show that she is fair. She is ready to defend justice. The judicial branch is in charge of the United States justice system. The creators of the Constitution knew that a good justice system was important for their new country. It gives people peaceful ways to settle disagreements. Above all, it helps protect the rights of Americans.